Hi there, welcome to our reading for the end of November 2016, so November 21st through the 30th. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace, so see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links I provide below. Show your love and support to the artists, musicians, enjoy the music. See if there's more depth to this reading for you in the lyrics, sign symbols for you that makes it personal in those links. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Gemini. Welcome. This is our reading for Gemini for the end of November 2016. Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for November 21st through the 30th. Let's begin with the Life Purpose Oracle cards and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Clarity, focus, and understanding the energies at the end of November for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's start with one card. Family, Gemini. Loving your friends and family is central to your life's purpose. Home, family, also like your family, your kin, your soul family. Providing strength for your family, patience for your family, patience within your family, healing for your family, within your family. I hear new family. So maybe some of you are getting married, or like, you know, you have new additions to your family, or it's about the new additions coming up. That connection between the generations, between grandparents, children, parents. I feel like you are a binding connection. I know Thanksgiving is coming up for us in the US, so maybe Thanksgiving dinner. I see like a Thanksgiving dinner and then going on a walk afterwards. But I see like everybody a part of this. I feel like you're organizing something, or you're the one making dinner or hosting the party or calling everybody up, or at least the one perhaps at a family gathering where you're like the smoothing influence across the different personalities, like smoothing things over. So I see healing and coming together. Perhaps you're starting to plan something for the holidays, or just, I feel like just outings, get-togethers, something like that with your friends. I see like a nice dinner, maybe not necessarily Thanksgiving, but like even like a brunch, like tea. I like that this family is by the creek, by the waterfalls, in the woods, like making their way across a fallen log, finding their way over the rapids, you know, finding adventure together, learning together, helping each other through something. exploring something together. So I feel like others are involved with Gemini. I mean, it's not just family, it's your friends. It's who you spend time with, who you have fun with, who you enjoy your moments with, who you have fights with, you know, who knows the real you, Gemini, you know, who's seen all sides of you, the good days, the bad days. It's that important. It's that important. It's that connection that's important for Gemini. It's the experience. It's the moment. I hear laughter. I hear laughter and jokes. So like, I just heard somebody farting. That was weird. Like a whole family or like friends laughing at something funny, like goofy, like a laugh or a burp, like Adam Sandler humor is what I'm getting. So let's continue to, that just gave me chills too. So there's something cute and funny and innocent and like about, you know, the end of the month for Gemini. I feel like it's maybe healing with laughter. You know, maybe there were dramatic moments, but laughter is healing. Or adventure, you know, connection, conversation, experience. I don't see a TV here, just so you know. I feel like it involves maybe music, but going outside or doing something in the kitchen, or here rec room, or like a den or something like that, maybe something like that, or like inviting your friends to go on a hike, you know, something a little bit different. Let's get a card for Gemini. Clarity on family. Knight of Ariel. So definitely somebody helpful. It could be an earth energy in your chart or an earth sign around you that's extra helpful for you. I feel like this is the person, this is your buddy at family reunions or even at parties. This is your buddy or your new buddy, or you're sort of the buddy in that situation. But it could be a, you know, an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Night energy could be a guy or a girl, but it's generally a man, like a male energy, but young. But it could be a girl. Somebody who likes to get their hands into what they're working on, like actually do it themselves. They don't want somebody else to do it. They want to do it. They want to help. They want to, it's that person that wants to be helpful. But this is getting the job done right from the beginning. This is a nice start, you know, at the end of November for Gemini. It's putting good seeds in the ground, getting your hands in the dirt. A lot of work that usually needs to get done, but you do it step by step. You know, make a list, make plans, sleep, rest, play, work, make sure there's a balance. I always see the Knight of Ariel or the Knight of Earth, like, I always picture like a Clydesdale or a big, powerful horse, you know, like a work horse, you know, just gets the job done, relentless, won't stop until it's finished. But you have to remember to sleep, you know, and restore your energy so you get the job done, so you don't run on empty. But this Knight always gets what he wants, what she wants. In the end, it just takes a little bit longer. You know, he or she takes some breaks. They work it out. They work out the kinks. They figure out the problems, come up with a solution. You know, do it right the first way if they can. So helpful advice. And it's also help in your surroundings. So someone actually physically helping you out with time, you know, a little extra energy put your way to help you out, lighten your load, a little workhorse, like, you know, friend around you that just kind of like has fun with you. So, but you get a lot more done together because you have fun together. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan and being watched over by somebody kind. All right, let's move along for Gemini. Oh, it's also, I didn't read here, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Knight of Ariel. Knight of Earth. Knight of Pentacles. A little bit slower, but, you know, pretty handy. I hear handy. And they keep moving, you know, on to the next project. So let's move to the next deck of cards. Brand new deck called the Deviant Moon. Let's get clarity for Gemini on the Knight of Ariel. Earth sign, Earth in your chart. Helpful energy for Gemini. Or getting grounded, Gemini. That could be you just getting grounded with something. Starting from the beginning, doing it right this time, you know? All right, let's get a card for Gemini. Well, we got another Knight. This is the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting perhaps some children here, or younger energy, teenagers, teenage boys, teenage girls, perhaps in their 20s, or you kind of new at the family thing, or a new family. You know, this is usually like the monkey wrench thrown into the dinner table. It's the little kid that wants to know the truth about something and perhaps blabs something before it's time. You know, overhears something and thinks that's what's going on, and before they perhaps get all of the information, they like, no, that I'm thinking of the page. I'm thinking of the page. So maybe there's a page or a younger energy, but the Knight is in search for the truth. Wants to know the truth. Sometimes the Knight is a little bit blindsided, or blinders on, or only sees something one way and one way only. Whereas I feel like the Knight of Ariel, the Knight of Earth, looks around the entire situation, looks at the whole perspective. The Knight of Swords just wants to get the job done. Usually the Knight of Swords was pretty fast, but quick-witted, quick in their mind. Cuts to the chase. But I feel like you're halting or something. There's this interesting horse that looks a little like a dinosaur. And you're outside the walls of the kingdom and ready to go in. It's dark. And you can only see a part of the moon. So there's only a sliver of light here, or something. There's only a little bit of truth still. There's only a little bit of light, a little bit of understanding going on here. I feel like he needs to make it into the kingdom, into the home, into this place to find out everything. But he or she knows enough to go on this mission to find out the rest. So clarity of what you're running into, clarity of where you are. It's also the details, you know, but this is somebody like really making plans, somebody who really thinks clearly or not clearly, depending on if they're in their head too much, or, you know, on a mission and on to the next again. So maybe there's a balance between moving too fast here and moving too slow, and finding a way to balance like what you actually do and what you're contemplating, you know, what you're thinking about. There's a hesitation here. This dinosaur horse is like, it almost looks like I want to say like a kangaroo too. So you're stopping something, changing something, waiting on something, getting better timing on something first before you move, having clarity first before you move, understanding maybe everybody's perspective first before you pursue. Or this is somebody else, possibly another air sign, maybe not you, but it could be a Libra, or maybe another Gemini or Aquarius energy with the swords around you, or like bringing some fast news your way, or like quick solutions even, you know, like figuring out a way to work all these energies together and get it grounded. But I feel like this is the thinker here. So maybe you're working with your heart and your head together here, or this is somebody working together with some like air and earth energy. That is, I feel like you're working together. Perhaps, you know, you were waiting to work with somebody here, and this person comes in, gets the ball rolling, gets everybody working together. I feel like there was hesitation here with this person before, or about this person before, and now there's clarity, or there needs to be clarity first, and then it's okay. I hope that made sense. I hear a lot of, like, I feel like there's a lot of information, so maybe there's been a lot of thinking, or a lot of deciding, or now it's time to get grounded and make a decision, you know, with what you're moving towards here. All right, let's sum up our reading for Gemini with another new deck. This is the Oracle Visions by Sierra Machete. And let's get another card for Gemini for the end of November 2016. Clarity on the Knight of Ariel, the Knight of Swords, and family. It's also young energy. It's like not quite the king, but the doer, the one on the move, the one making it happen, the one on the mission, you know, the one figuring everything out and having the experience, not just sitting back and making the decisions. So I feel like this is telling you to get on the move, but find your balance somehow, you know, and I feel like it's around your friends. Maybe your friends are coming in. This is somebody you know that's helpful, has the good ideas, and another friend knows how to get it going, you know, and you're putting it all together yourself. You know, your own little family. Perhaps even like working together like a family, but maybe on a project or a new... Ooh, I almost lost all the cards. Like, I'm thinking like a family, like a work environment, but that you're, you know, sort of like your family. You get along really well with them. So maybe you're working with friends, or some family members are helping you do something with work, or give you a good idea about work, or something that you can get grounded or get started. And this idea comes up with family or with your friends, you know, something like that. Let's get one more card for Gemini. And that just came up for who? I'm not sure, but I want to say either Taurus or Libra. So open your mind to endless possibilities, expansion. I see you like figuring something out. There's a code, you know, you're typing something, you're learning something. You're, I think it was Taurus that got this. You're opening the books, you're figuring out solutions, you're thinking outside of the box, you're getting rid of the box altogether and cracking the code, breaking free with new solutions, new ideas, new expansions. This is a really big card. This is beautiful. It's a 7. It's a spiritual journey. You know, it's a spiritual discovery, like a quest. You know, you're like finding something or having an idea come, you know, through you, or, you know, from somebody else that is that nugget. It's that wisdom. It's that coin that you put in the ground and it blossoms, it grows, it expands, it's, you know, it's always going to be there. It's always going to bring more beautiful expansion into your world, Gemini. This is like busting the code, breaking the code, figuring out something that you've like maybe teetered on for a while or couldn't figure out before, or like merging different energies together, figuring something out in the chaos. It's infinity, no limits, and perseverance. Difficult things take a long time. Impossible things take a little longer. Andre D.A. Jackson. And this is the abstract concept of infinity is given a visual reference here. Look at this card. It's amazing. This card represents limitless possibilities that infinity embraces. A monkey would, by random keystrokes, even eventually put them into precise order required to replicate the entire works of Shakespeare. This intriguing theory is effective despite its overwhelming odds because it defies infinity in terms other than abstract improbability. It provides enough essence of probability that it can be quantified and grasped, even if it's in the realms of our imagination. But then we are free to imagine so many other possibilities, scenarios, and it's appealing to consider that any personal goals or ambitions, no matter how fanciful, can, by the same criteria as Shakespearean analogy, ultimately be achieved. The only limitation to their fulfillment is a matter of time and effort. So it's time to think clearly, come up with solutions, perhaps as you go, and start that ball rolling. Put those seeds in and, take some helpful advice. There's some helpful energy here for Gemini for the end of November. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.